Okay, so we're going outside to seal some of my latest rocks. So you want to do this outside because of the fumes. You don't want to get yourself sick or cause any type of disease. And here's the sealer that I use. I use the Krylon Triple Thick Clear Glaze. I also use Krylon Color Max. Hope you can see that outside. They're cutting the grass. You can probably hear that in the background. This one is for indoor and outdoor use, and I use Rust-Oleum. I actually would use whatever's cheapest. And here's a nifty little tool you might want to try. I got this from Amazon. I think you get like two of them for $7. It's called Can Gun One, but they actually sell these nozzles, which makes it almost like airbrushing when you are spraying and sealing. It's good for people that have arthritis, and it gives you actually an airbrush shine. So right now, since this is the one that's open, the Krylon Color Max Clear, and I'm sorry about my camera, guys, but I'm doing this with one hand with my phone on the front porch. So anyway, these are the rocks that I painted the last couple days, and I'm going to give them a quick seal to show you. Now, let me show you something else really quick. I also have these little stilts. These are made out of rock, and these are great for when you're sealing or painting. It helps, so that you can move your piece around without touching it. And I also have it on a Lazy Susan that I got, which makes it easier to spray your paint or sealer or anything. It helps it to move. So anyway, let's get on with it. So anyway, here's the spray. And what I did is, what this does is this actually just snaps right on top of the can. And so what I've done is I've snapped it right on. Okay, and so now what you do is you just give each of them a spray. You want to spray them about 1 to 2, maybe 3 seconds. And what's really nice about this Lazy Susan is that you can actually turn it if you don't drop everything like I just did. And hang on, let me get it. See, I dropped it on the ground. Okay, and so now I'm going to spray the bags. It's a very nice day outside. You want to make sure that it's above 50 degrees when you do spray this. You don't want to spray it in a humid area. And I just got this Lazy Susan, so I'm still trying to learn the full scope of using it. And then after you spray the first coat, you want to wait maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour, and then give it another light spray. And you take a look at it, and if that's how you want it to turn out, then you don't have to spray anymore. Okay, and then now here's the second set of guys that I have. Made these little critters last night, and again, I'm going in with the can, and I'm going to show you the difference too. Okay, so this is with the handle. This is really something that you want to get if you have arthritis. And see what I'm doing? See if I can get the can spraying it. Just give it a light coat, and then you want to let it dry. Now I'm going to take the nozzle off with my other hand, and I'll show you the difference. So, okay, this is without the nozzle, and I'll show you the difference in the way that it sprays. You have to actually push the button, and see, it doesn't come out evenly. It kind of just spreads it everywhere. Can you see how it's going? And with the nozzle on here, this handle, you can actually control exactly where your spray is going. So bear with me a second. That's how easy it is to snap it back on. And look at the difference. Hopefully I'm trying to get it so you can see the actual spraying. This is the second coat. Then I'll give it the second coat here. And I just want to take a look. See how shiny? Look at this. Now these are some that I did earlier this week, maybe earlier this month, that I have had sitting outside, having used the Krylon Triple Thick Spray. And these ones probably have been out for maybe a few months. Some of these, and you see how well it actually stands up under weather. This porch does not have a hood on it, so a roof. So these are totally exposed to the elements all the time, and these have been out there for quite a while, and they look just as shiny as they did when I first made them. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and the Krylon. This is the best. This gives me so far of what I've used. It gives me the best coverage, and this one was just cheaper. It's pretty good, but it's not as glossy as this is the. It's not as glossy. It's indoor outdoor, which is good. You can spray it indoors or outdoors, and it works good. But it's not as good as their triple thick. Rust-Oleum is also a great brand. Now here's something I like to do. When I get down to like the last little bit of paint, I'll go around with my old rocks that are outside, and I'll just give them a once over. And you want to make sure that they're not dirty because when they're outside they get dirty with debris. And then sometimes what I do when it's just a little bit left in there, like these are the rocks that have not been washed. These are the ones that I'm waiting to paint. I don't do anything with those, but these ones are the ones that have been washed. And what I do when it's just a little bit left in there, I'll go in and I'll spray them and kind of give them a little bit of a base coat just to get rid of it. Now, you might want to just save it, but since this is to the end, and then what it does is it gives me a little bit of a coated protection on the rocks. It makes the surface a lot more smoother. And these are some that I did. See, I'm just using the last of the painting or just add last of the spray just to get rid of it. And then you always, because when you put them in your garden, you can always get a can of Krylon once you like water your grass and then you rinse your rocks off, let them dry. You can just always go back in and give them another once over. I hate to have a can sitting there with just a little bit in there, and you still have to open up another can, and it's only just a drop. So what I do with my little excess that's left in these cans is I just do that. Now I'm going to do this with one hand, so I'm going to show you how easy this is to take off. Look, you just pop it off. And then to get it on, you just push it on. So that shows you how to do it. And then you just take this off. It's reusable. And then you discard the empty can. So we're all set. We got 2 nice coats going on there. It's a nice sunny day. It's about 70 degrees outside. And these will dry. And then they'll be ready to place on the hiking trail or display. Thanks for watching. Bye.